In this tutorial, I will be discussing A/B testing. So, you've created your website and it has begun to attract a large group of users. This is great, but you still feel like some elements of your site are lacking. The beauty of a website is that there is always room for optimization, but finding where to optimize can often be the biggest challenge. This is where A/B testing comes into play. A/B testing, also known as split testing, is a method of testing through which marketing variables are compared to each other to identify the one that brings a better response rate. This method has been extensively used for case studies in infectious disease and clinical testing, as well as more modern applications such as recommendation systems, gaming, personalized search, and e-commerce. Running A/B tests in your marketing initiatives is a great way to learn how to drive more traffic to your website and generate more leads from the visits you're getting. Just a few small tweaks to a landing page, email, or call to action can significantly affect the number of leads your company attracts. In fact, A/B testing of landing pages can generate up to 40% more leads for business to business sites and 25% more leads for e-commerce sites. So how does it work? Imagine your website uses a white background with an unusual font for the text, which results in a 3% CTR or click-through rate. However, you feel that a scenic background along with a more minimalistic font will result in a higher CTR. To examine this, an A/B testing tool is used. If your website has 10,000 visitors per day, the A/B testing tool will display variant A to 5,000 visitors and variant B to the other 5,000. You can then avail of analytics gained from the test in order to implement the most successful variant. The beauty of A/B testing is that you can repeat this process over and over again while changing a single variable each time until you have discovered your website at optimal performance. So when attempting to find what you should test, there are two common approaches you could take, the data approach and the people approach. The data approach uses statistical data like bounce rates, exits, and conversion starts, and often use tools such as Google Analytics. The people approach employs tools such as Qualaroo to gather user feedback. These are all about addressing the quality and experience on your site or specific pages. Your most effective hypothesis will come from combining both of these data types together. Although A/B testing has proved to be very successful, there are several pitfalls that must be avoided for anything to be tested correctly. The first of these is visitor anxiety. Users often can't make their minds up. And unless you use user feedback tools, you'll never learn what's preventing them from converting. Visitor anxiety is created by barriers on your page, for example, unclear messaging, long forms, or a simple lack of trust. Adding social proof, testimonials, and other trust elements to your page will help to prevent this. Another problem which is often encountered is that the sample size of users needed to gain accurate results is quite large. On any given day, a small sample can provide completely different results from the day before, whereas a large sample often gives results which can be trusted. Therefore, A/B testing often favors large companies with the luxury of having this large sample size. Finally, A/B testing can often be a lengthy process due to the limit of variables which can be changed each test. If too many variables are changed at once, it can often be difficult to determine what the cause of the problem is. So, there are many real-world examples of successful A/B testing, some of which are the Discovery Channel. This channel tested the components of their video player to engage with their TV show Superfan, which saw a 6% increase in video engagement. Comscore used A/B testing on their logos and testimonials to increase social proof on a product landing page and increase leads by 69%. Finally, the company Secret Escapes tested variations of their mobile sign-up page, doubling conversion rates and increasing the lifetime value. So, from this tutorial, we have seen the ups and downs of A/B testing, some tips on implementation, and examples of some companies who got it right. Overall, we can conclude that if done correctly, A/B testing can lead to better resonance with your audience, boosted conversion rates, and increased ROI.